UK politics and immigration is just so crazy. Keir Starmer has just announced his resignation as Labour leader and the Prime Minister of the UK. Now, the next questions I know that many migrants are asking is, oh, should I be worried? How does this affect me? How does this affect immigration policies and all of that? So we're going to be breaking down everything that has happened, the changes, what has changed, what has not changed, and everything you need to know. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's go straight into it. My name is Tochi. You're welcome to my channel. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up as you're watching, so YouTube can recommend it to more people that needs to see this. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. You're welcome back to today's video. If you're yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button right now. Thank you. So guys, as some of us may already know, okay, the UK Prime Minister, that's Keir Starmer, has been going through a lot of pressure to resign, okay, especially after the significant win of the Reform Party in the local elections, right? And initially, he's been saying that he wasn't going to resign, he wasn't going to succumb because he was put in there to bring about some changes, and those changes, he hasn't done most of it yet, right? And there's just been a lot going on with UK politics, and obviously every party wants to win. The party that is in power wants to remain in power. The other opposition party wants to win. So everybody's just doing everything possible to make sure that they win. And I'm sure this is something that Labour Party wants as well. And they feel that Keir Starmer has failed them. And they feel like Keir Starmer is not the right person to lead the party into victory during the next general elections. They feel like Keir Starmer has not done so many things right. They feel like people are not happy with Keir Starmer, so therefore he's not the right person to lead the party. There should be a new party leader, right? So there's just been a lot of pressure on him to resign, okay? And over the weekend, I saw in the news that he's considering it, he's going to think about it during the weekend and all of that, and that by Monday we're going to hear his decision to know whether he has resigned or not, right? And now this morning I just saw in the news now that Keir Starmer has resigned. I just watched his resignation speech, which I'm going to play for you guys shortly, just for those who haven't heard it, okay?
Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the contest is complete, and I will do everything I can to ensure an orderly handover of power. I will also give my successor my full and unequivocal support, knowing that they will inherit a Britain that is far stronger and fairer.
That was so emotional to watch, even for me. Guys, he was so teary, like you could just feel all the emotions as I was watching that video. It's quite unfortunate anyway. It is what it is. He has finally succumbed to pressure and he has announced his resignation as Prime Minister and as Labour leader. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Honestly, would you have wanted him to resign? Do you want him to remain? What do you honestly think? For me, is more of a mixed feeling, to be honest. So what does this mean now? Does this change anything? Does this change the immigration proposals and plans that this government have had, the Keir Starmer government and all? The answer is no. Okay, it doesn't change anything because Labour Party is still in power. Right? They're just changing leadership within the Labour Party. And we know that the Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, is still very much present in the party. And she's the one that's been making all these announcements and all these changes and all these, proposals. And she has been in the forefront of everything. So she's still very much in the party. So all the plans and proposals, everything that they have made so far regarding immigration, regarding other sectors and other industries, they're still in place. It still doesn't change anything in that regard, at least for now. Okay. Another thing is some people were actually worried whether Keir Starmer was going to call for a general election sooner and all of that, but he didn't. But instead, he just resigned and just hoping that his party gets somebody else to replace him and carry on with whatever plans and proposals that they have, right? So BBC also published it here. Starmer quits as Labour leader and paves way for contest for new Prime Minister. Now, speaking in Downing Street, Sir Keir said he accepted he was not the best place to lead Labour into the next general election, and he had informed the King of his decisions to step down, what we just watched. Okay, so he added that he asked Labour's governing body to set out a timetable to replace him, with nominations opening on 9th of July and ending by summer recess on the 16th of July. He said if there was a contest, then a new leader would be in place before Parliament returns in September, and he would do everything he can to ensure an orderly transition of power. Right, so Sir Keir said he would remain as Prime Minister until the leadership contest is complete. He added he would also give his successor his full and unequivocal support, knowing that they would inherit a Britain that is far stronger and fairer than the one I inherited 2 years ago. So obviously he's maintaining that he has brought about some changes and that whatever he's handing over to his successor is actually better than what he inherited 2 years ago. So yes, he was elected leader of the Labour Party in April of 2020 and became Prime Minister on July of 2024. Okay, so he has been in power for just about 2 years. So his decision to step down means the UK will soon have its 7th Prime Minister since 2016. So he also said that he's going to have more time now for his family. Of course, he's going to continue his duty as a husband to his wife and to his children and all. That was so emotional to watch, trust me, guys. Oh, but then when it comes to politics, there's no sentiments, right? It is what it is. So yes, he has finally agreed to resign, and the pressure really got to him because, guys, the pressure was a lot. It was coming from left, center, within party, outside party. They were just pushing him, giving him different reasons why he should resign, calling on him, you know, and finally he has. And trust me, guys, when it comes to UK politics, from what I've observed so far, you will see that immigration is usually a very strong topic. Is one of those things that would either contribute to your stay in power or to your leaving the government. And you can see from here that immigration is one of the strongest reasons why that so much pressure came on the government, came on the Prime Minister to resign. When it comes to UK elections, UK politics, immigration is, in fact, I think is even the highest. So that's why we are also concerned, because whatever happens in power usually affects immigration policies. And we've all seen, they've all been clear about their plans, their proposals for immigration. We've seen what Reform Party, what they've said they're going to do. We know what the Conservative plans are. If you go online, you're going to see all of them. We know the plans that Labour Party has for immigration as well. So we know even the Green Party, we all know everything that has been laid down. They're all written plainly. They're not even hiding it, right? They're very loud and unapologetic about their plans for immigration. And you just wonder why. This is the reason. Now you have seen that immigration makes a very strong case for them. It makes a very strong case for politicians, for elections, and all of that. And that is why if you are voting in the next general election, you have to understand what each party stands for, what their plans for immigration is. So if you're happy with what the plans are, feel free to vote. But if you're not convinced, read again, because it's always very scary and always very sad to see sometimes when they talk about immigrants, especially the way they talk about legal migrants. It's just sad to see. I'm sure every migrant in the UK feels that way right now. The way politicians talk about immigrants and the kind of picture they paint sometimes is not really good to see. It is what it is, really, but it's just quite unfortunate. It's quite sad to see. Sometimes when you hear them talking about these things, you just wonder, like, what exactly is the offense. Like legal migrants, especially like people that are working, doing legit businesses, contributing to the economy, living, building their lives here, just sticking to all the laws, living legally, staying away from crime and all of that. You just don't see them giving enough credit to legal migrants, really. But instead, the opposite is usually the case, you know, and politicians or politics does not even help in that regard. And the media as well. You know how the media just makes a mountain out of any negative news about immigration or immigration numbers. So this one, they make a mountain, but then when there's a positive news, you hardly even see it anywhere. It's either maybe one news channel and that's it. So this is what it is, guys. I just thought to share with you all. And quickly, guys, before we round up this video, I just want to mention that I'm hosting a free webinar on different side hustles and businesses that you can do as a migrant in the UK, you know, to keep body and soul together, to earn extra source of income. It's for free, so feel free to join us on the 28th of June on Sunday at 7 p.m. For those that missed the last one that we held, you can join this one. Okay, I'm going to leave the link to join my WhatsApp group in the description box. I'll be sharing all the details and the links to the Zoom meeting in the WhatsApp group, so feel free to join, and I can't wait to see you all there. I encourage every migrant, everyone really, to join and learn. Just come with your paper and pen. You're going to learn a lot, okay? There's so many things that you can do, safe side hustles and businesses that you can do, because yes, the truth is, everybody keeps saying, oh, start a side hustle, start a business. Nobody's really telling you the kind of business to do or how to even go about it, really, especially if you don't even have any money or any knowledge of how to start or where to start from. So that's why you have me, and you guys know I don't gatekeep. When I come across information that would help, I would definitely share. Guys, since I came across this and started doing it for myself, it's really been working for me. Honestly, I can tell you for sure that I'm so glad I got to learn about this. And since I've learned this, I'm going to be showing you everything I know and more, how you can start your own business and side hustle just with your phone, okay, and make extra sort of income for yourself, and, you know, augment your salaries and live a happier life, you know, irrespective of whatever is going on with UK immigration and all of that. Take care of your family, pay your bills, and just be a happy immigrant in the UK, because it's already frustrating. We're already dealing with a lot as migrants. So, and money issues should not be one of those things that you're dealing with, okay? It shouldn't. So I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know, and there are so many side hustles to be looking at, so you're going to decide on the one that works best for you and start doing it. I'm going to show you how you can start immediately on Sunday. You can start doing those side hustles and make your own money. So see you on Sunday, 28th of June at 7 p.m. I'll leave the link to my WhatsApp group in the description box. I'll also pin it in the comment section, so feel free to click and join. Okay, see you all there. So yeah, that is it on today's video on the announced resignation of Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of the UK. Said for now, as at the point of making this video and as at the point of his resignation announcement, nothing has changed, and it still doesn't mean that anything would change, except as a party they all decide to make one or two changes, which they'll still announce towards, and which I will still come and share with you guys. Trust me, guys, to keep you all updated, because that's how we do it here. So yeah, let me know what you think about this resignation in the comment section, about what's going on. Do you think it will affect immigration? What do you really think would happen next following this? Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.